Did you know that the term 3-square meal originated in the 19th century, specifically in the context of the British Royal Navy? Greetings to you all. I am pharmacist Benita Dimkpa, and today we'll be talking about when to eat what we eat. Now back to the fact. The term square in this context is believed to have come from the practice of serving meals on square wooden plates or trays, and this was very common in the Navy in the 19th century. So over time, the phrase 3 square meals emerged to describe the standard practice of providing 3 substantial meals per day, which are breakfast, dinner, and supper. In the United States, towards the end of the 19th century and early 20th century, especially in military and institutional settings, the phrase became very popular because in these places, the workers needed to eat regularly and also needed to eat nutritious meals in order to meet their optimal performance and maintain good health. Now, in our world today, regardless of the current economic disparities, this pattern has stuck with us. But have you ever wondered how the timing of your meals affects your body? Before we go into that, it is important for us to know that there are 2 things that affect the time of meal. Number 1 is our circadian rhythm, and number 2 is the size of meal. What is the circadian rhythm, you may ask? The circadian rhythm is a 24-hour internal clock in our brain that regulates the cycles of alertness and sleepiness, and this is by responding to the light changes in our environment. So the circadian rhythm tells you when to wake up, and it tells you also when to start feeling sleepy. So this greatly affects when we eat. Also, the size of meal that we eat determines the next time we would want to eat another meal, or how much meal we will eat when next we are eating the next meal. With that being said, we're making 2 points about early eating and late eating in today's talk. And point number 1 is that early eating supports better digestion and metabolism. This will be our take home for the important reason why we need to eat early. And as we go along this discourse, we'll be able to decipher what early eating really means. Now, according to a research article titled When to Eat, the Importance of Eating Patterns in Health and Disease, published in the National Library of Medicine, the circadian system prepares the body to be more efficient at digesting, absorbing, and metabolizing food earlier in the day, and this is known as the active phase. For instance, insulin sensitivity, which we need to regulate our blood sugar level, is greater in the morning. Thus, it is advised that larger meals should be taken because they will be processed better when eating in the first half of the day. Conversely, since melatonin, one of the hormones in the body, is being released at night, reduces insulin release, the body is not able to process glucose properly when you eat late at night or very early in the morning when the melatonin hormone is high. Therefore, eating larger meals earlier in the day and avoiding food for a few hours prior to bedtime may have health benefits, which are increased digestion and metabolism, because you are eating in line with your circadian rhythm and taking note of the active phase and the inactive phase of our bodies or our digestive system while we are eating. Then point number 2, late night eating can disrupt sleep and increase disease risk. Now, while we may think that there are justifiable reasons to eat late, such as busy work schedule, hunger in the middle of the night, lack of sleep, which also leads to hunger in the middle of the night, and even boredom, maybe while watching a movie and needing to snack on certain things to increase interest. It is important to note that according to findings from National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey in 2024, late night eating can lead to disrupted sleep patterns, increased risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease, and impaired cognitive function. For instance, a study found out that eating close to bedtime increased the risk of acid reflux and disrupted sleep quality. You may be wondering, why is it that you always find it difficult to go to bed after eating a heavy meal at night? Well, here you have it. It is because of the food that you ate close to your bedtime. It has made it difficult for you to have a good undisrupted sleep pattern, and as time goes on, you are at risk of having acid reflux, which subsequently may lead to ulcer. And as earlier said in point number 1, because the insulin sensitivity is low, blood glucose level is increased, which subsequently will lead to diabetes if not halted at an earlier time. With all this being said, you might be asking, when should I eat my first meal of the day and when should I eat the last one? Well, your meals should be taken within the active phase, that is the early 12 hours of the day, between 6 or 7 a.m. and 6 or 7 p.m. because these are the 12 hours of the day that we experience light, where melatonin hormone secretion becomes lower and our insulin sensitivity is higher. It is best for us to take our food or our meals between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. or 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. In conclusion, early eating supports better digestion and metabolism, while late night eating can disrupt sleep and increase disease risk. And the time we eat can impact energy levels and productivity. By making informed choices about when we eat, we can take control of our health and well-being. So let's make a conscious effort today to prioritize early eating, avoid late night snacking, and establish a consistent eating schedule that works for us. This message is brought to you from 3 Angels Present Truth Media. Thank you very much.